Alright, what's up guys? NinjaDeathStrike here bringing you some more Pokemon Showdown battles. Our first battle back after the big shakeup. It'll be a few weeks ago by the time you guys see this, I think. Fairly recent for me though. I'm going to be up here at the top. Ladder was reset, Avatar's reset. I'm her now. I think she was from Heart Gold? No. I don't know which sprite that's from, but I'm a little girl this match. And my opponent's down here, he's Lance. He's got some stuff, some good stuff, some okay stuff. Quagsire's whatever. Trevorant is a giant pain in the butt. Man, Trevorant is good right now. Same for Mineshaw. Mineshaw's always been very good, but I like it a lot right now. And this is the very first attempt at my new UU team. Basically, I just threw in Tangrowth instead of Tornadus and switched out Dugtrio for Donphan, and the other four are the same, but we're going to see that evolve quite a bit in the upcoming weeks as I try and find a team that works for me. So let's get into the match and see how things go. He's going to lead with Porygon Z. At first, I was incredibly scared because I thought this was a Porygon 2, and then I realized, oh, it's just a Porygon Z. So I actually spent quite a bit of time thinking about what I wanted to do on that opening move. It got chopped in the replay, obviously, but it's pretty sad when your under evolution is 100% scarier than you are. So congratulations on that, Porygon Z. I just switched an Umbreon and problem solved. Tangawire is going to come in here. I'm going to beat up Mew for a little bit. It looks like this is an attacking Mew, which is fine with me because Tangrowth is defensive and it's not going to take any damage, and I'm just going to kill that Mew, so that's sweet. He just sacrifices it, which is fine. Excuse me. Houndoom comes in here, sets up a Sunny Day. That's pretty scary. My team doesn't have an awesome way to deal with that. I mean, look, Suicune takes over half from a Fire Blast, and he also has Solar Beam, so Suicune's just going to die. Luckily, that Solar Power is ticking away, taking down the Houndoom's health, but man, that hurt a lot. Losing Suicune was pretty problematic, although I guess it's not really going to be good with Quagsire in. That is, unless Quagsire is running Unaware rather than Water Absorb, which he very well could be. But Houndoom's going to end up taking down Tangrowth too, so not off to an awesome start. Can't really deal with a Houndoom, which is weird because Mega Houndoom isn't that great, honestly. I am going to finally get a chance to get Stealth Rocks up here. Mineshaw is going to knock off my leftovers, and in return, I'm just going to freaking kill it. So that's gone. Trevorant comes in. Leech Seeds me. That's annoying. I'm going to have to switch out. Goes for Shadow Claw here. I was not expecting that. Definitely thought I'd get a Ghost move or maybe a Substitute. And luckily I survived, but not by much. That hurts a lot. And Candlejack is definitely someone I want to keep around since he's going to be able to threaten my opponent's team quite a bit. The Nasty Plot from Porygon Z, that's another thing I was not expecting. Most Porygon Z are Choice Scarfed, and so Tri-Attack after a Nasty Plot going to be enough to take down Whisper. That does mean that I'm not going to be able to heal my Chandelure, and that could come back to bite me quite a bit. So Trevorant comes in here. I am going to switch into Candlejack now. He goes for Leech Seed. He's going to switch out, which is a good play because it's going to allow him to preserve his Trevorant, and as we're going to see here in a few minutes, that's going to be a really big deal. So I go for Energy Ball. Don't ask me why. He only had Trevorant left. If I Fire Blast there, I win the game. Instead, I decide to lose by going for Energy Ball when he only has Trevorant left. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry, guys. And now I'm just going to die because I can't break this thing. So the rest of the match is me trying to kill it, and it just never, ever dying. Fabio just does not hit hard enough to get through it. I'm going to do a lot of switching around to no avail. He shows me that he has Will-O-Wisp 2, which means Tusker is going to be dead here in a second. Yep, there's the Will-O-Wisp. So now I can't even hurt him. And he's just going to be able to harvest his Citrus Berry forever and stall me out. So that's cool. I totally deserved it. Not a whole lot else to say, really. That was a terrible move on my part, and I deserve everything that's happening right now. So Just going to try and talk to prevent the dead air. I thought maybe if I could get him to fail on his harvest one turn, I could take him out with Fabio, because I am doing a significant amount of damage with Dragon Pulse. I forget, I didn't see the exact number, but it was quite a bit. So if I could hit him with that twice without him harvesting, I would have had a chance. Unfortunately, that's not how it works out, and in the end, I'm just going to get stalled out. And Trevorant's actually faster than Mega Ampharos, so that was that. Mega Ampharos not nearly as good now that Tornadus is gone. The only reason he was really on my team is because he shut down Tornadus quite handily, but now that that guy's gone, he does not serve much of a purpose, and we're not going to see him stick around for too long, I think. So I lose, and I totally deserve to. Going on to the next game. Oh, he's still here for now. This is the same team. Hasn't changed it yet, but we'll get there. My opponent's team looks pretty threatening. He's trying the regular Tornadus, which is not the same. It does still get knockoff, but it doesn't have Regenerator, which is huge. We have Darmanitan, who's actually quite threatening in the current UU. I can't figure out why. It doesn't seem like it's any better than it was last gen, but suddenly it's good, and I don't know why. Also, Heracross, who I'm surprised is allowed in UU. Maybe Mega Heracross isn't. I'm not sure, though, because Mega Heracross seems pretty good for UU. Tentacruel and Azelf are things, and then he has an Umbreon, so that's going to be impossible to kill. Let's see how I manage to do it, if I do. He's going to lead with Tornadus. I'm going to lead with Fabio, predicting his lead with Tornadus. I'm going to get to Mega Evolve for free on the first turn and Volt Switch out, which is cool. Go into Suicune here, and he shows me Acid Spray. Want to guess which move I was not expecting? Acid Spray. If you don't know what it does, I don't blame you. Acid Spray is, I believe, a 20 base power poison attack that always lowers special defense by 2 stages. So he's actually running a pretty cool Tentacruel set, and my body and my Pokemons were not prepared to deal with that. So I am going to kill it, but he basically kills my Mega Ampharos, which sucks. Going to bring Whisper in on this Tornadus. It's going to survive a superpower and a knockoff easily. Throw up a Wish, get the Protect here. He's going to predict the Protect and switch into Azelf. I'm going to Protect again because I'm assuming that these things are Choice Scarfed. They almost always are. He shows me Dazzling Gleam, so I'm going to switch into Boreas here. Take about a third, almost exactly a third, which is fine, because I know I'll be able to Calm Mind and then rest if I need to. He switches into his Umbreon here. Not sure he was prepared for a setup Suicune, and it doesn't look like it, because the best thing he can do is Foul Play and then run away with his tail between his legs. Azelf comes in now, and so now I'm expecting the trick. I'm going to go for the Scald this turn, so that if he does trick me, I can at least stay in an attack with a Choice Scarf Suicune with massive stat boost. But he actually just goes for the Thunderbolt here. Does quite a bit, and almost takes me out. Tornadus. Oh, Tornadus, you fail. Gets the Acrobatics here, and I go to sleep. And then I'm pretty much set. He is doing a lot of damage, but I get super lucky here, and I get the double Sleep Scald, which is highly unlikely. Take that thing out. I mean, it wouldn't have been a big deal if I lost Boreas, but it's just nice to have him in here. Heracross not going to be able to break me either, although I do opt to just let him die rather than try and rest again. I have a full team ready to go, so I can just take him out with something else, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Go into Candlejack here. And I had switched my item to Choice Scarf, so I do have to switch out of the Darmanitan. Basically use Whisper as death fodder to try and see what this thing wants to do, and then I can get Tusker in with Sturdy still up, which means he can't really touch me. Wouldn't be surprised to see me go for a late game Stealth Rocks here, although I might switch out wanting to preserve the Sash. That way Darmanitan's just guaranteed dead. And it looks like that's what I opt to do. Throw up a Leech Seed. I figure even if he switches, that'll be great. and if he doesn't, I just get to Leech Seed Umbreon and force it out. And that's exactly what happens. Force the Umbreon out as he tries to pass the Wish. I put Darmanitan to sleep, which is going to allow me to switch into Tusker for free. And here, I think I do predict him. Yeah, predict him to switch, which is great for me because now I get the Stealth Rocks up. That's going to prevent him from doing all this switching around and basically just puts him on a clock because between Tangle Wire and Tusker, he just really can't stop my team at this point. He's just trying to not die, and it's become only a matter of time. He can't really do anything to stop it. So he does try and get an attack off here. I predict that, get the Flash Fire boost with Chandelure, and I'm going to be able to take him out from there because Darmanitan's not going to stand up to that hit, and with the base power boost, I'm going to be able to take Umbreon out too. So that is going to be the match, and that's going to be the video for tonight. So hopefully you guys liked it. Got a little bit of a look at the beginnings of the new team, although I'm pretty sure it's changed significantly. Like I said, we'll get to see it evolve in the upcoming weeks, but this is where we started from. Give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy watching. Please feel free to comment. We'll do a question of the day today, since I thought about it. Let me know what you think one of the most underrated Pokemon in UU is right now after the shift. So tell me what you think that is and why, and I will have more coming your way shortly. Later, guys.